Now the news in full. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has warned the domestic airlines to stop informing passengers that ticket refunds take 4 weeks, saying such claims conflict with regulators' rules, which set a 14-day refund deadline. This is as the agency urged passengers who received 4-week refund promises to forward the communications to NCAA officials for investigation. The NCAA's Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Michael Achimogo, made the admonition in a statement via X today, Monday. The reminder comes amid mounting passenger complaints about delayed refunds following cancellations and disruptions. The NCAA has in recent months said it would sanction airlines that fail to process refunds within the time frame set out in its regulations, describing timely refunds as a low-hanging fruit that airlines should prioritize. The World Health Organization sounded the alarm today, Monday, over soaring numbers of drug-resistant bacterial infections, compromising the effectiveness of life-saving treatments and rendering minor injuries and common infections potentially deadly. The United Nations Health Agency warned that 1 in 6 laboratory-confirmed bacterial infections worldwide in 2023 showed resistance to antibiotic treatments. Bacteria have long developed resistance against medicines designed to fight them, rendering many drugs useless. This has been accelerated by the massive use of antibiotics to treat humans, animals, and food. Antimicrobial resistance, AMR, superbugs directly cause over 1 million deaths and contribute to nearly 5 million deaths every year, according to the World Health Organization. Away from that story, still in food and drug, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control has reiterated that no herbal product will receive full approval without undergoing properly designed clinical trials to scientifically prove its safety and efficacy. The agency is partnering with the Nigerian Natural Medicine Development Agency to develop herbal medicines that meet international standards through evidence-based research and validation. In a statement signed by NAFDAC's media consultant Shayo Akintola on Sunday, the Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeye, said Nigerian herbal medicine practitioners have the expertise to formulate safe and effective natural remedies comparable to global standards. However, she stressed that scientific validation through clinical trials remains the key requirement for approval. According to the World Health Organization, up to 80% of Africa's population relies on herbal remedies for primary health care. NAFDAC's new drive aims to bridge the gap between traditional practices and modern scientific evaluation to ensure local herbal products are safe, effective, and globally acceptable. We will take a break right now, and when we return, the Albino Foundation Africa, with support from the European Union, convened a live television stakeholders engagement in Awka to assess Anambra State preparedness for a disability-inclusive election come November 2025. These and other stories will come your way after this time out. Stay with us. Glad to have you here on the news. The Albino Foundation Africa, with support from the European Union, convened a live television stakeholders engagement in Awka to assess Anambra State preparedness for a disability-inclusive election. The event brought together key stakeholders, including INEC, security agencies, media representatives, political parties, and members of the disability community to discuss institutional readiness, security, and inclusive participation. During her remark, INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner Dr. Queen Elizabeth Ago reaffirmed the Commission's commitment to a free, fair, and inclusive poll. She revealed that preparations are at advanced stage with BVAS devices fully configured and both sensitive and non-sensitive election materials ready. She also confirmed that security personnel have undergone training to ensure the safety and accessibility of all voters, including persons with disabilities. Still on TAF Africa, police spokesperson SP Kengatochukwu assured that deployment for the election will be strategic rather than numerical, with officers trained to assist PWDs at polling units. In the Media and Disability panel, Comrade Ugochukwu Okeke, chairman of JUNAPID, called on the media to help counter misinformation and promote voter awareness among PWDs. Mr. Christopher Molohu of Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS and Mrs. Franca Uzoma Olua of NTA Oka emphasized the need for sign language, braille, and inclusive media representation in election coverage. Representing civil society, Mrs. Ugochi Freeman highlighted collaborations between the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, ROLAC, and the Office of the First Lady, Dr. Nonye Soludo, to empower PWDs through advocacy, financial aid, and mobility support. In his closing remarks, Ambassador Jake Epele, founder and CEO of the Albino Foundation Africa, commended stakeholders for their commitment and expressed optimism that continued collaboration would ensure no voter is left behind in the 2025 Anambra governorship election. Away from TAF Africa, we move right now. The European Union will restart a civilian mission to monitor the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt in support of a U.S. brokered ceasefire deal. The bloc's top diplomat said this today, Monday. The 27-nation bloc set up a civilian mission in 2005 to help monitor the Rafah crossing, but it was suspended 2 years later after the militant Islamist group Hamas took control of Gaza. The UBAM monitoring mission aims to provide a neutral third-party presence at the key crossing and involves police from Italy, Spain, and France. It was briefly redeployed in January, but suspended again in March. Welcoming Monday's hostage release, Callas highlighted U.S. President Donald Trump's role in his crucial milestone towards peace, saying that the leader made this breakthrough possible. Away from that, we move to sports, where the Nigerian Volleyball Federation has confirmed plans to formalize a partnership with the United Arab Emirates Volleyball Federation on October 31 as part of efforts to further develop the sport in the country. The President, Musa Nimrod, disclosed this during a courtesy visit by the President of the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Isaiah Benjamin, to his office in Kaduna on Saturday. Nimrod said the collaboration with the UAE was a major step in Nigeria's ongoing progress in the volleyball development and would open new opportunities for growth and international cooperation. The president was recently re-elected unopposed for a third term, expressed appreciation to all stakeholders contributing to the sport's advancement. He also reiterated his commitment to expanding volleyball's reach at the grassroots level across Nigeria. Well, that'll be all on the news this hour. A quick reminder of our top stories. We told you that the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority has warned domestic airlines to stop informing passengers that ticket refunds take 4 weeks, saying such claims conflict with the regulator's rules, which set a 14-day refund deadline. The European Union will restart a civilian mission to monitor the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt in support of a U.S. brokered ceasefire deal, the bloc's top diplomat said today, Monday. And in sports, the Nigeria Volleyball Federation has confirmed plans to formalize a partnership with the United Arab Emirates Volleyball Federation on October 31 as part of efforts to further develop the sport in the country. Many thanks for joining us on the news this hour on TV Sapientia. My name is Chioma Victor. Thanks for watching and do have the best of the day. Good afternoon.